Welcome everyone to a new, or let's say better, the first episode of this TEW 2016 Let's Play series, North of the Border Pro Wrestling. My name is MarslArts and I'm your host, I'm the player, and I love to play games you've probably have never heard of, and if you haven't heard of TEW 2016, just let me tell you about it. It is a wrestling promotion simulation game. Yep, that's right. The core idea of this game sounds pretty stupid to non-wrestling fans, and and I can imagine that it sounds pretty stupid, but if you are a die-hard wrestling fan, like I am, who has too much creative juices, just like I have, you probably enjoy a game where you hire wrestlers to book them in storylines and matches just to see if they get popular or not. If you're interested in this game, go check it out. You can spend several days with it if you want to. I personally have more fun with it than I probably should have, and there are many ways to check out this game, not only by playing. Here are some awesome Let's Plays, funny, entertaining Let's Plays on YouTube, especially the one from 370 Gaming. His Let's Play series, local to global, totally inspired me to do a Let's Play on TW as well. So, one of the main reasons why TW, in my opinion, is so popular and so successful is because it invites players to it's because it invites wrestling fans to create their own storylines and do the booking. Yeah, uh, it talks to wrestling fans who are unhappy with current wrestling products and say, "Oh, I could do it better." Here you got your opportunity to. Well, and but the thing is, you don't start TW with a real world mod. There are real world mods, but you have to download them. If you buy TEW 2016, it comes out of the box with the Cornelverse. The Cornelverse is an alternate universe. It's a universe that the creators of this game invented, and one of those promotions there is North of the Border Pro Wrestling. There are different promotions in this game, just like 21st Century Wrestling out of Great Britain, 5-Star Supreme Wrestling, South of the Border, Scottish National Promotions, Total Championship Wrestling. And the funny thing about this converse is that it's really hard inspired by the reality. So you got some promotions, Pride, Glory, Honor Wrestling, that are similar to promotions that you get in real life, and you got characters, wrestlers, and so on that are similar to those in real life. This is my first time that I will play a Cornelverse game, and actually this is my first time that I ever do a Let's Play, so be patient with me. I'm not a native speaker, so if I uh, if I F up some pronunciation, or I'm a bit slow when it comes to finding the right words, please be patient with me. Okay? So, um, North of the Border Pro Wrestling. This is a traditional and technical focused promotion from Canada. It's the biggest from Canada, and it got a lot of wrestling, legit shooter style, hook wrestling, catch as catch can wrestling, and well, I know that sounds a lot like the Hearts promotion, you know, Calgary Stampede Wrestling. And in fact, just a few months ago, I've been reading Hitman, the biography of Bret Hitman Hart, uh, and so I'm pretty much in the mood for this game. We will do a lot of matches, long, solid matches. There won't be too much sports entertainment, backstage promos and stuff like that. Just solid, hard-hitting wrestling. I will give you a brief introduction to the main eventers, to the upper mid-carders and some of the mid-card guys. I'd prefer to leave out the rest of the talents since they are not key players yet, and I want to get to the first show in this episode. I will not book the first show in this episode. It's in 2 days. North of the Border Pro Wrestling Championship Wrestling. This is our TV shows, our TV show. There will be a second TV show before the first pay-per-view, which is just let me look. It's Big City Pro, and yes, there's a lot of stuff to do in this first episode. Just bear with me. I hope you enjoy it. If you got any questions and if I do tell some not true stuff, let's just put it that way, because this is the first time I play the Cornerverse, so if I make stuff up and that isn't right, that isn't correct, just correct me in the comments. I'm happy about every comment. The reason why I do this Let's Play is so I got a bit of user interaction on YouTube, you know? So without further ado, let's head to the roster and filter them for the main eventers. Well, and here first things first, we got Dwayne Stone, not Dwayne The Rock Johnson, no, Dwayne Stone. Dwayne Stone is more like a second coming of Bret the Hitman Hart. He is the most popular and most active youngest. No, is he the youngest son? I don't know. He's a son of the legendary Canadian family, the Stone family. And if you look at his chain wrestling and mat wrestling, 80 and 78, you look at Psychology, 94. He's a solid, good wrestler. He is like the best there is, the best there was, and the best there ever will be. Currently, he's a face, and one thing I forgot to mention: this family, the Stone family, they own North of the Border Pro Wrestling. They are the most popular Canadian wrestling family. There is another one, but I will talk about them later. So this is Dwayne Stone. Johnny Bloodstone, the Submission Demon, is a hell of a wrestler. His gimmick is a machine. He's a heel, and he is a solid technical wrestler. He has psychology of 80, and he has a bit of star quality over here going. And just like Dwayne Stone, he's around the 40 years old. And well, we got another heel here, Owen Love. Owen Love is a fabulous heel, so he's a bit cocky. He has blonde dyed hair, and he is one half of a tag team, the Can-Am Blondes, the Canadian American Blondes. We'll come to them later. We'll talk about them later. We got Sean McFly over here. Sean McFly is just like Johnny Bloodstone, an amazing worker with Psychology 97. You got Mat Wrestling 81. You got, what else do you got? Safety 88. Basics 100. So imagine Johnny Bloodstone and Sean McFly will head in for competition against each other. These matches will be awesome. He's an old school face right now. And here is maybe the biggest star right now at the moment that North of the Border Pro Wrestling has. This is Steve the Colt. Steve the Colt is from the other famous Canadian wrestling family, the Colts. And he's the oldest son of George the Colt, and The Colts and the Stones had a family feud as far as I understand it, and never mind, he started with North of the Border Pro Wrestling, and since then became main eventer because he's a natural heel right now. Yeah. Um, he is the only main eventer who has something going when it comes to star quality and mic work. Microphone 88, charisma 93, acting 89. So every feud that he can talk us through will benefit from it. And we got Tim Westbrook. Tim Westbrook is the new and current North of the Border Pro Wrestling Canadian champion, the world's champion in North of the Border Pro Wrestling. And he just gained this title, and he's not much of a technical wrestler compared to the other ones. He has uh, not much ring-wise going for him. A bit of star qualities, but well, let's put it that way. I don't know how long he will stay champion. That's just my opinion. And hey, I'm the booker, so well, you know what I mean. Let's check out the other mid-carders. Oh, here we got Derek Frost, a bulky heavyweight, and he has an Iceman gimmick going, and the fact that he is called Derek Frost and he has an Iceman gimmick, which is similar to those that Dean Malenko, uh, and he's called Derek Frost. I think that's hilarious. He will he will definitely get a push from me. Look at those cold eyes here. Can we make that? No, okay. We can't make that bigger. So definitely there will be a push for him. I don't know how big that push will be, but there will be a push. Oh, I should get rid of that Fog of War setting. I will get rid of it later. Um, Here we got Harlem Haynes. Harlem Haynes is, well, he has a badass gimmick and he is a heel, and he's one half of the tag team champions right now. Well, we got Harrison Hash. Does that mean he's a smoker? You know what I mean? Uh, oh, he was the next door neighbor to Johnny Bloodstone. Okay, that's why he came into wrestling. Strong friendship for Johnny Bloodstone. Okay, one thing we don't have a problem in North of the Border Pro Wrestling is the backstage atmosphere. I think we are somewhere in the 100% region. So that comes from all those relationships, strong friendships, and stuff like that. Harrison Hash is an up and coming talent. He is, oh, okay, no, he's 40 years old and he is 22 years veteran. Never mind what I said. Um, we got here Mighty Savannah. Mighty Savannah is 14 years of a pro. He's 32 years old and he is not a good technical wrestler as well. Uh, Badass gimmick, face upper mid carder, and he was a long time the North of the Border Pro Wrestling Television Champion, but he lost the title. And yeah, let's look at Shooter Sean Deely. He's 30 years old, but 11 years of a pro. And here's someone with solid wrestling skills and a bit of star quality. He could be a main eventer someday. Let's see how that works. And here we got the Natural, who is the other half of the Can-Am Blondes, the Canadian American Blondes. And he also has the fabulous heel gimmick going for him. He is a heel, he is cocky, he has good star quality with sex appeal 90, and well, probably we will see a lot of him and his tag team partner. One more, let's check out the mid-carders. Alexander Robinson and Lee Bennett form a tag team together. They are well, Robinson and Bennett is their tag team name. Oh, sorry, I thought there would be something creative going on here, but no, never mind. Cameron Wessie is the blue chipper gimmick. He has a blue chipper gimmick right now, and he is, in my opinion, the blue chipper of the company. He is right now the North of the Border Pro Wrestling television champion, and well, he's a solid worker. He's a real solid worker. And we got who else? Omar Brown is a bit of a jerk backstage here, usually a negative influence, and but he's the tag team partner, and so he is the other half of the tag team champions of Harlem Haynes. And well, we got guys like these running around in North of the Border Pro Wrestling. Um, let's take a look at the women's division. We got Amber Allen here, who is very strong in mat wrestling. She's a fan favorite gimmick. She's a face, and well, she's certainly a girl that I can push, I guess. Brooke Tyler, also a girl I can push. Well, I don't need to push her that much because she's already the North of the Border Pro Wrestling Women's Champion. She has a franchise player gimmick going for her, and well, in-ring performance and entertainment values, she's pretty strong in it. So yeah, we will keep her in a prominent position. Kei Tsugiyama and Kinuye Mushashibo are the typical Yoshi wrestlers you need if you want to have a good solid female wrestler in wrestling division. We got Crystal Plum here. I can't I don't know anything. She doesn't inspire me right now. And we got Lauren Easter, who is a diva, has a diva gimmick. Although her technical wrestling is pretty strong, and she has good performance skills, and she's excellent on the camera. So we will have her in a prominent position as well. Nina Kakai, I don't know how to pronounce that one. Well, somebody got to do the job. And Sally Ann Christiansen. And she is the trainee, the protege of Victoria Stone McFly. So the sister of Dwayne Stone married another of the promotion's main eventers, Sean McFly. So he will always have a spot in this company, I guess. Let's head to the product. The product is match ratio 90%, very low daredevil, a bit of puro influence, but a heavy on realism. As I told you, a lot of catch can influence over here. That's why I love this catch can wrestling stuff. That's why I enjoy the MMA fights and the grappling contests of Josh Barnett so much. He is one of the last true Western catch can wrestlers on a prominent level. Yes, and very low mainstream but big traditional features. Yes. And oh, first, before we take a look at the storylines, I head into the production. Here in the production you can upgrade or downgrade your production values depending on how much money you want to spend for it. And just let me get something straight here. Broadcast quality will be up to HDTV, and production values will be up to high quality, because the, in my opinion, wrestling can be as good as you want it to be if the production value of a show sucks, the product sucks. And not a 5-star match can save that. Although I like Ring of Honor, I like the product, but I can't enjoy watching a paid stream with that product quality. You know what I mean? I think Ring of Honor had an amazing show going. You know, the time when Bryan Danielson left Ring of Honor and Seth Rollins became the champion, and so on and so on. Um, they had a pretty great look on HD Network. I don't know. Correct me in the comments, as always. Um, but they downgraded, in my opinion, when they joined Sinclair Broadcasting. There's a good shoot interview with Jim Cornette about this whole topic. So I save this one, yes, and owner goals, there are no owner goals yet. I'm just a booker, I'm not the owner. The owner is Jeremy Stone, who is the bigger brother of Dwayne Stone. Yes, so far so good, I would say. Let's check out the storylines. We got 3 preset storylines here. A Shot in the Dark is Shooter Sean Dealey made an electric start to his North of the Border Pro Wrestling career, but the attention he was drawing soon made the Can American Blondes jealous. Since the summer they have been making him pay his dues, using their numerical advantage to continually make his life miserable. Has the shooter been disarmed? Question mark. This is the first storyline we got over here, and Shooter Sean Dealey success is fairly poor, while those of the Can American Blondes is fairly good. I just can imagine that it will be. It was already. The storyline is since 2015, August 2015. I can imagine that the storyline was pretty one-sided, beatdowns all the time. Let's see what we'll do with it in the future. Raising the stakes. So, and this is of course a B+ storyline, because it runs since September 2015, and it's Johnny Bloodstone versus Sean McFly. And as you remember, when I introduced the main eventers, those are top-notch pro wrestlers. So I guess the matches they will produce will be skyrocketing North of the Border Pro Wrestling. So let me see. Sean McFly and Johnny Bloodstone are undoubtedly 2 of the best workers in North of the Border Pro Wrestling history, but their paths have rarely crossed. Until recently, a battle of one-upmanship has developed, becoming increasingly bitter as it unfolds. Who will be willing to go the furthest to prove themselves the best? I'm pretty much looking forward for this feud, as I do for this one. The Iron Challenge. Tim Westbrook finally won the Canadian title for the first time in December, unseating Dwayne Stone. His long-awaited reign may be short, maybe a short one, however, as not only does Stone want a rematch, but Steve the Colt is also on the hunt. So we got Dwayne Stone, who lost the title in December 2015. We got Steve the Colt, he's neutral, and Tim Westbrook, fairly good because he just gained the North of the Border Pro Wrestling Canadian Championship. So these are the 3 main feuds we will be dealing with, and titles, let's see. Tim Westbrook, as I just mentioned, is the North of the Border Pro Wrestling Canadian Champion, the main event champion with the prestige of A. We got a yearly cup here. This is a tournament title held every March. It's the Ed Hansen Memorial Tag Team Cup. I don't know how this one works out in other Let's Plays. Since this is the first time I play the Corner Wars, I just will book it as a King of the Ring style tag team tournament. If I should book it otherwise, because you know everything about the Corner Wars, just let me know, and I consider booking something others like a league or anything else. And we got here the tag team champions, Omar Brown and Harlem Haynes. What is their name? Do they have a tag team name together? Brown and Haynes. I don't like those individual tag team names. I like a tag team should be named a tag team. And the only difference is if they are brothers, then they can be the Haynes brothers or the Briscoe brothers or the Steiners, you know what I mean? But American Alpha should be called American Alpha, and Omar Brown and Harlem Haynes should be called give me suggestions in the comments, why not? The best one I will choose. We got here North of the Border Pro Wrestling television champion Cameron Wessey, who already made 5 defenses, and I will probably give him a long title run with it. And we got North of the Border Pro Wrestling Women's Champion Brooke Tyler with already 4 defenses. So far for the storylines and the titles, the teams we got active here: Brown and Haynes. We got Iron Mite, who is Tim Westbrook and Mighty Savannah. We got Robinson and Bennett. We got the Aces, who are Julian Watson and Jared Johnson. Are they heel or are they face? I guess they are face. And we got the Can American Blondes, who are of course heels. And look at this experience, A+. Awesome. Do I already know some chemistry? No. Okay. And well, we have teams, we have no stables because we don't need that stuff in a promotion like North of the Border Pro Wrestling. Let's check out chemistry. No, I'm stupid. Creative meeting. Steve DeColt is our main franchise player, followed up by Sean McFly and Dwayne Stone. Next big thing is Sonny Wildside and Cameron Wessey, and also Lauren Easter. Talk to Talk, Steve the Colt. Showstoppers, Steve the Colt. Ring Generals, Sean McFly and Dwayne Stone, but also on number 4, Steve the Colt. It wouldn't surprise me if anywhere in the future he will be my figurehead for this promotion. No, we won't do a brand split. Announcers, yeah, okay. Schedule, we just have 1 TV show. Maybe we will change that in the near future. And size, just for you to check it out. Importance and popularity. B throughout Canada. A bit of an E in the Northwest. And yes. So what do I want to do backstage? Okay, 100% as I mentioned before. And let's see. Medical, is someone injured? Nope. And pre-booking, no. Broadcasting coverage, national battles. Okay. Look at this. We are in Canada, and in Canada there is a national battle between me and USPW. USPW is another traditional, but more of a sports entertainment promotion. Feels like early 90s WCW for me. No. And as you can see here, we are urgently needing star power. The my main guy tops their main guy, but everyone else gets topped by their other main guys. So we definitely should hire some folks. Also, uh, the enemy of the enemy is my friend, as the wise saying goes. Um, USPW is also in a national battle in the US, and they are fighting against TCW and SWF, and I guess I can say I will do tradings with TCW, so we both can share talent and beat USPW. And also maybe with South of the Border Pro Wrestling I'll do an agreement. Well, yeah, let's just look at this. South of the Border Pro Wrestling, make a working agreement, make offer, yes. And what else do we have here? Total Championship Wrestling, working agreement, make offer, yes. So, okay, so far so good. We are running for something about 30 minutes now, and what I want to do right now is the hiring, because I shortlisted some guys. I just go through with them, and here's a guy who is not that unpopular in not that unknown, let's say, put it that way, in Canada. He's based in Canada. He has solid, well, let's just say he won't make a match worse. So I would hire him and hire him as a jobber for me, and uh, let's just give him 4,000 as a signing bonus. He will sign anyway, I'm pretty sure. Oh, okay, he's already too old. You know what? Screw him. Although I liked his look, he looks like I could work a throwback gimmick with him, you know, like the Walt Willens and stuff. And other than that, let's just remove selected. Okay, Brian Holmes. Brian Holmes is a wrestler and a road agent. He is a good wrestler. He has basics 96 and psychology 92. I don't know what I'm going to do with him, but anyway, it's better to sign him to a written deal than have the competition grab him away from me. So 10,500 written contract. And here's one more guy who won't be touring anymore with those. Buddy Garner. Buddy Garner is, he's an American MMA fighter who is pretty popular in, well, all across North America, and he's an MMA fighter. If you know the MMA game, I don't know the title of. Oh, World of Mixed Martial Arts. He's included in there as well, and he has a on-off relationship with wrestling. Let's just try to convince him, since he is a good technical wrestler and we could need guys like him on our roster. Let's just negotiate with him, say no, be whatever is needed. That is very important. Not that we have a road agent or sort of deal with him. And make new offer. Yes. Carl Sanders. I pity Carl Sanders because Carl Sanders is a decent wrestler, but he never made it in a major company because of missing star qualities. And I guess I will hire him anyway, just so he has a he has a job. You know, I'm a good guy. I'm a good guy. I'm hiring people so they have a job. Dark Angel is a former North of the Border Pro Wrestling main eventer. He was that good that I probably could put him into the Hall of Fame. Right now he's ridden, so I won't buy him. Craig Gorge, on the other hand, he's very strong in many in-ring and uh, in every aspect. He is pretty good. So I guess although he is the Mid-Atlantic champion right now, I will hire him anyway because I'm a smartass. There you go. There you go. Maybe I will loan him out to the other companies so they can do stuff with him. Okay, Joey Poison is something like the Canadian Jeff Hardy, I guess. I will hire him anyway for 7,000, I guess. And yes, one more guy, yeah. So now we come to maybe the most important for my efforts. It's Marat Kolkov. I hope I pronounced that one right. Marat Kolkov is not a good in-ring performer. He has good brawling skills, but on the other hand, well, I would describe him as a mixture between Brody Lee or what did I say? Brody Lee, Bruiser Brody and Brock Lesnar. So he is immense popular. B plus. If he joins us, we have another main eventer in our roster. Be whatever is needed, be whatever is needed, and you get even a bit more money. Less here. Be whatever is needed. Here we go. Marcel Lefleur. Nice name, Marcel. Marcel Lefleur. I will hire him as well because he is the protege of Dwayne Stone. So we do something for our backstage ratings again. Because people should be happy to be at our show, to work for us, to get a sandwich in the backstage. Yes, I will hire him as well. We got Peter Michaels here. Peter Michaels is an announcer who was in the SWF beforehand, but he just quit it. So their loss, my gain, or what's the saying? And let's just try this one. Okay, he wants to only be on major TV shows and above. Does that change if I make him an announcer? Be an announcer? Yeah, cool. All shows, announcer, yes. Okay, and here's one of the key players. If I get him, I will be so happy because it's Ricky the Colt. It's the younger brother of Steve the Colt, our top guy, our top heel. And look at this. He has top babyface ratings. Means maybe I could use him for a storyline to turn Steve the Colt in the future. Maybe. Let's just try to get him. Yeah, it's an excellent idea. And let's just give him money like we're stupid. Maybe the ownerships thingy will mess that up. Yes, okay. 340, here we go. Yes, okay. So, and let's just hire Tamara McFly, who is the little sister of Sean McFly. Sean McFly, was that his name? Yeah, she is the younger sister of Sean McFly, and she has solid skills. And well, I guess we need a chopper in the women's division. Yes, that's an excellent idea. I just hire her like this. And Thrill Seeker, he okay, why is he on the shortlist? Because he has basics 90. So maybe he's a guy who can train other guys. I will put him. So, and you to ask. Oh, he looks like strong, 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 very strong, strong, very strong. Announcing weak, but who cares? I guess I'll give him a chance. 3,500. And Frankie D is 4C champion. 4C is another Canadian promotion, a more hungrier promotion, so they produce good wrestlers. He's not that good yet, so I will wait for him. I will wait for him to succeed. And Dean Waldorf and his tag team partner Marv Stadler, and they will get an pay-per appearance contract type of deal because they are still tag team champions somewhere else. Doesn't mean a thing, but I want them to gain as much experience as possible, and therefore I just leave them do their stuff. And since they are not that popular in Canada, they will all be downgraded to jobber status in my company, I guess. But anyway, oh, did I already? I'm already in negotiation. So these are my picks. If you know a guy or girl I should hire from the get-go, just let me know in the comments. As I mentioned, I'm pretty new to the Carnivorse, so every suggestion I'm happy about. So, let me see. Broadcasting, I don't change anything here. We made a suggestion for talent trade agreements. We hired some guys, or let's say just negotiated with some guys. Yes, and well, I got nothing else left, so options, I have to multi-advance partial, user preferences, I hate the fog of war, I just don't like it. You could call me a sissy for this, but I don't like the fog of war. Owner goals are turned on, okay, I don't have a problem with that one, and save. Okay, and now we got emails waiting for me. But first I want to see what multi-advanced, partial. Ah, didn't I? Okay, that was probably the mistake. Oh, guys. Okay, let's go. I'll be playing the Grand Avatar. Let's head over to the roster, and this is this mysterious figure I'm playing. This is just the avatar because I want to stay as a personality. I don't want to interfere too much. Maybe that will change, but in the meantime, no. Okay, save, close, never expires. Nice thingy. So now emails. There you go. Ricky the Cold gets offers left and right. I guess I can't. Let's just look. Yes, I know it's an excellent idea. View rival offers is being seriously considered. TEW next. Is being seriously considered, is not being seriously considered. I would hate it if they get there to the USPW, to my arch nemesis. Um, Maybe I should sweeten his deal anyway. Maybe give him creative control. I hate giving away creative control, but hiring veto, maybe that. And maybe 10% for events. Make new offer. Okay. Well, I just tried. I just tried it. And okay, south of the border reject the agreement. Okay, I don't need you to destroy USPW. It's enough if TCW does this. TCW accepted my proposal. Okay. Oh, new owner goals. Let's view the owner goals, and here we go. Goal number 1, when time expires, North of the Border Pro Wrestling must not have fallen below number 8 rank in the company's ranking. Okay. Goal number 2, North of the Border must not have fallen below national size when the time expires. Okay, I can live with that. The Natural must have reached at least B+ overall popularity in Canada when the time expires. Oh, okay. He's mainly a tag team guy in my eyes, but okay. Goal number 4. Johnny Bloodstone must kept above C+ overall popularity in Canada. Okay, I try my best. You cannot hire or extend contract of anybody who is known of to have problems with the law. Okay. You cannot hire or extend a contract of anybody who has a industry reputation of less than C-. Okay, let's just keep that in mind. And select all and delete all. Okay. Yes. Tomorrow night will be the show. And I promised we will head there. And we are back! You didn't have to look at the loading screen, but I did, and it was a pretty long time. Anyways, you have decisions awaiting a response. No more emails, just decisions. Yes, I would like to jump straight there. And what do I have here? Carl Sanders is on board. Okay, complete contract. Yes. And Marcel Fleur is with us. Yes, I'd like to have him join me. And there you go. The Ring Generals, that's the name of their tag team. And they reminded me a lot of American Alphas and the Steiner Brothers and other athletic teams like the World's Greatest Tag Team, for example. And so I will add them as a team. Dean Waldorf, and Marv Stadler. Auto name, the Ring Generals, that's the name. And they will be a unit. I like that feature. Yes, save. The new team has been added. So, if you got for any name suggestions for Robinson and Bennett and Brown and Haynes, just let me know, write it in the comments. Thanks a lot. Okay, Carl Sanders needs to be assigned to a position on the roster. Okay, he has a lumberjack gimmick. Okay, maybe we will change that, but if we do, oh, heel performance of 39. What does he have to do to be a heel? I don't know. Kill a baby? Anyways, yeah, push. I wanted to assign a push to him. Recommended push. He's an opener. Well, I guess that's his role now. He's an opener. Save. Yoo-hoo. And who else was it? Marv of course. Heal, Enforcer. I don't like the Enforcer gimmick. Filter, exclude gimmick that doesn't suit this worker. And close. Do I have something like athlete or all American? No, 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 no. Dancing fool. No. Um, Hockey fans. I just like to give them something like, you know, ultra camp. What is an ultra camp? Oh, okay, that is an ultra camp. Good to know. And prize fighters. Are they prize fighters? There's no reason. Well, I can imagine they come to to Canada, to north of the border pro wrestling to gain another championship title. So yes, I totally can see prize fighter. Why not? Select. Okay, and he is recommended push, enhancement talent only. Oh dear. Enhancement talent and Dean Waldorf. Also Enforcer. Also a gimmick I don't like. Because that's not what I'm looking at here. Can I give him prize fighter as well? And no, of course I can't give him prize fighter. That is stupid. No, I won't give him MMA badass either. You know what? The other one is the prize fighter, and he is a man on a mission. Select. Yes. Okay. I guess that's everything for this episode. Yes. Oh no, Dean Wolof needs to be assigned to a push. And I guess enhancement talent as well. Yes. Save. Okay. So. Oh, and also I want to make another tag team, a mid-card tag team. And this is called, well, I don't have a name yet, but maybe you can come up with something. It's for Mountie Man and for, how do we call him? What is his name? Lord James King. They are not a unit, they are individuals. And the Mountie Man is like the Mountie in the WWF was, and Lord James King is maybe a rip-off of William Regal. I don't know, I'm not sure. He's a solid worker. Both are mid-card guys or opener guys, I don't know right now. But I just want them to be a tag team right now, so why not? So look at those. If you get a name for them, just let me know in the comments. Close. And, well, ladies and gentlemen, that was everything for today. I thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed this series. And before I will upload the next episode, before I do upload the first show, and even if it's just one person who tells me how I should do it, please suggest to me if I should show all the booking, so you can see everything I do in the settings and stuff, or if you only want to see the finished show. Let me know in the comments. Also, comment as much as you want. Just let me know if I can continue with this series, if I'm not bringing your ears to bleed or stuff like that, or if my English is too horrible. Just let me know. And just remember, sharing is caring, and smash the like button as hard as you can. And be stiff with it. You know, we are in North of the Border Pro Wrestling. And please subscribe to my channel for more Let's Play and more YouTube madness. Thank you so much. See you next time.